Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So today I'm going to be unboxing the OontZ Angle 3 shower speaker that also works with She Who Shall Not Be Named. So I'll just spell her out, Alexa. And it says with Alexa support. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. I have my coffee on standby here and I have yet to take a shower today. So I'm feeling a little stinky because I've been wanting to get this out of the box before I shower. So let's get into the unboxing right away. All right, so I have my Epic unboxing knife here. I don't think I'm going to need to use it because it looks like we just have a very simple package of one of these tabby things. And just in terms of the package itself, I would call this probably no frills. So we have a link to the website, www.OontZ.com. And all I can think when I hear OontZ is my buddy used to tease me when I listened to rap music back in the day. He used to say OontZ, 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 and I'm sure that's where they get the name from. But what's very cool is that this is from Cambridge Soundworks, and they're sort of an elite speaker company. At least they were back in the day. I mean, those were the speakers that you wanted to own. So I've always wanted to own a Cambridge Soundworks speaker. Now I have one that I'm going to take with me in the shower, oddly enough. The reviews on this have been really good and basically saying that the sound quality is stellar in the shower. Right now I have a little Echo Dot in my bathroom and it really doesn't cut it. So yeah, in terms of the box, there's really nothing to speak of aside from the fact with this Alexa support thing. Is probably, I'm guessing it's just a Bluetooth speaker that you hook up and then to you know who. I did say her name, didn't I? If I didn't, I set your device off at home. I'm sorry. I'll actually see if I can edit that out somehow. But anyhow, so all right. So inside the box, this is a newer box actually than some of the other unboxings I've seen, but still fairly no frills. Other people were complaining that the packaging was a little sketchy for the last go. I think it's generally fine. Certainly not as nice a job as Amazon does with their speakers, but. Okay, so just ask you know who, and then we have a quick start guide, and then with the little itty bitty type, come on, Cambridge Soundworks, up your font face, would you? If you follow my channel, you know what a stickler I am for good documentation. The documentation looks really good. I'm just gonna have to get my microscope out in order to see it. So it looks very thorough, actually. So I'm gonna go through all this for sure. And then, yeah, we are going to need to charge this up before we can test it out. So for today, just an unboxing video, and then it looks like we can get some accessories to go with it and so forth. So that's the document. Small type, but looks thorough. And then, okay, for the speaker itself, this is where the payload is, I suppose. Oh, look, we have a convenient little carry handle, which I may, I wonder if actually I could hang that from my shower. Not that my shower head, but I have like a hanger under the shower. Maybe that would be cool to actually take the speaker in the shower with me, which I understand is actually is fine. You can actually bring it right into the shower. I don't know if I would have it directly under running water, but I think it's IP7 rated, so you can submerge this in water for, I think it's up to 30 minutes with IP7, but I wouldn't go swim with it necessarily, but I think having it in a place where that will get wet, like in the shower and or even outside, is fine. I would just take it in a heavy rainstorm and so forth. Okay, so here's the front of the speaker with the giant OontZ logo stamped on top of it. Okay, and then in terms of aesthetics, so I'm guessing that is probably the base radiator. So we have downward firing base, and then I think, I'll see if I can get this so we can see them. Hopefully you can see it in there, but so there's two tweeters, I believe, or two speakers here that are 5 watts a piece, which is actually decent sound for a little tiny speaker. So giving a total of 10 watts for this device. But I'll just say I like the look of it. It's fine. I have no complaints with it. Particularly know what's going in my shower, and it's a little smaller than I was expecting. But I suppose that makes sense. And if I'm going to hang it from my shower, doohickey, why not, right? And then in terms of controls here, it looks like we have, yeah, so I don't like the control panel. It's very hard to read, especially with my poor eyesight. Looks like we have power, volume up, volume down, play. I don't know what that button is, but I'll leave a comment down in the description talking about the full set of controls. Looks like maybe skip and back and forward, and then I believe that little asterisk there, it looks like Bluetooth maybe. but I'm not really sure what the button in the middle does. But that could be, you know what I'll bet that is? I'll bet that, actually, that's definitely what it is. That is the ALEXA button. So you need to press that to actually talk to her. But I'm gonna see if I can't set this up as a Bluetooth speaker from the Echo Dot that I have in my bathroom now. And if that's the case, then I can just, I can just talk hands-free without having to do anything. And then it looks like this is the charging cable. Let's just see what they provided for hardware. It looks like standard USB, but let's take a look. Yep. So standard USB, and then I think this is USB-C. If you know exactly technically what type of USB this is, leave a comment down below. And yeah, so where this goes, it's got to be, do we need to open the speaker to get in there? Oh, man. Oh, here it is. So, of course, with being waterproof, you'd have to have a little cover there to keep it dry. And then it looks like there's an audio out, which is interesting. That might work if you're hooking it up to an existing ALEXA speaker, for instance. And then that's it. So it doesn't look like they provide a power brick, but we all have plenty of those power bricks hanging around to charge our old phones up. So that is essentially it. So that is the OontZ Angle 3 shower speaker unboxed, and I can't wait to get this fired up. I'll do a separate video in terms of performance and if there's any configuration needed and so forth. But for now, just a simple unboxing. If you got any value from this video, if you wouldn't just mind giving me a quick thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I do all sorts of videos about speakers and all things ALEXA, smart home tech, and the like. So please subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.